Hey guys, it's Beekeeping with Benjamin here. Today, me and my dad have been working on a bee vacuum for a while. A bee vacuum is where, it's a low-powered vacuum that, will suck the bees up, and I'll show you how to make it. It sucks them up, but it doesn't hurt them, if that makes any sense. There's a lot of videos out there on YouTube, so if you want to look one up, go look one up. We just took a bunch of ideas from YouTube and put them together, edited them a little bit, and we came up with our own idea. And I even put my 2 cents into it.
Why do we need a bee vacuum?
Because we're doing a cutout of this lady's house, and she has bees that were living in her ceiling for a while. And a cutout is have I said okay? A cutout is where there's bees living in a wall or a ceiling, and the homeowner wants them out, so they call a beekeeper or someone like that, and they come in and take the bees out and take care of them, hopefully.
Put them in a hive.
Yeah, put them in a hive.
And we do a cutout. Basically, we make a cut in the wall so that we can get the bees out.
We're interested in this hive because it's been in her house for 2 years. So that means it's gone through 2 winters and 2 summers. So that means it's probably a very hard-wearing hive. So it's probably pretty strong and can survive.
They're good, tough bees.
Yeah, they're tough bees. Okay,
so show us this vacuum you're making.
So, we already put it together, but then I took it apart for the purposes of this video. So what you're going to need is a shop vac. We got the smallest one we could find, which was a 2.5 US gallon, or a 9.4 liter. That was my little brother.
Keep going.
So what we did was we took it, and we haven't changed this at all. So, well, we kind of have, but it was like this when it came in the package, is what I'm trying to say.
We haven't made any changes to the main vacuum.
Yeah, the main vacuum.
Yeah.
So what you do is, it should come with a hose like this. You put this end in here, and we don't really need this end, so we're just going to take it off. Don't worry, I didn't break it. We can put it back on if we need to. But what you do is you drill 2 holes in it. We use a 1.5 inch circular cutter thingy. And we used 1 inch PVC pipe. And so what you do is you put this in here, and then this goes on top, and it fits right in. And so that's already one part. Oh wait, wrong side, dang it. This is supposed to go on this part, so that these holes are in it, so that the bees don't get sucked into it and get into the vacuum.
Show the holes. I don't think we could see them. Holes. There you go. Holes were drilled into the actual PVC pipe to kind of reduce the suction. And so that's the inflow back to the vacuum.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this goes in here, and then the original plan was to put this directly on the thing, but then I was playing around with it without my dad's permission, and I realized, wait, that's not going to work. So I thought, maybe if we put the pipe in there first, and then it fits. So I told my dad that, and he got mad at me for messing with it, but then I said my idea, and then he thought I was good. I was the good boy that I always am. My teacher's gonna disagree with that statement. So we're like a third done already. So what this is it sucks through here, through these little holes. They're small enough so that the bees can't get through, but big enough so that air can get through. And it goes into the vacuum, which we're not going to turn it on because of video quality and stuff, and the volume and yada yada yada. And so we drilled holes in it to reduce the amount of stress that was put on the bees, because when we were originally making this, and when it was on here, and this other part that we're gonna put on in a second was on there, these holes were in here, and this was covered up, so the bucket literally imploded and like it bent inwards. It's actually kind of funny, and it's because of all the pressure, and we don't want, and that can kill the bees, which is what we don't want. So what we did was we drilled a couple holes in the lid. Show
the holes.
And
lots of holes, just to decrease the suction power. Okay, so put that in the way below. Well, show how it goes. Okay, now how does the last pipe go in? The last hose, I mean.
We still haven't cleaned up from this. So this part goes in here, sticks out. Then we put that in there. It's kind of hard to get it on, but once it gets on, it's very airtight, and that's what we want.
And we're going to make a video Saturday when we actually do the cutout, and we'll show the vacuum in action. But okay, now why are we using a separate bucket?
Because if they were to get in here, this is only 2.5 gallons, which is half of what this one is, which is a 5-gallon.
Yeah. Plus we can control the pressure in the bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An unnamed brand.
And there's another thing.
Right there.
There's another thing, but we'll show that when we're done.
Yeah.
Okay, now, so how do we actually use this thing?
So I'm not going to turn it on, actually, but you turn it on, and this is low power.
So it's half or less of the original pressure.
Yeah. So it'll suck the bees, and it'll like loosen their grip, but it won't kill them.
And then they'll get sucked into the bucket. Yeah. But then the PVC pipe that's in there with the little holes will keep them from going in the main vacuum. There you go.
This will actually be airtight.
Yep.
Step down on it, but
so
I can't pick it back up, and I'm going to have to get my dad to do it, and he's the cameraman. And
so you'll end up with a bucket full of bees. And then what do we do when we're done?
We take this off.
First,
it will still be on when we tap it.
Kind of like you do a new package of bees.
Yeah, so that they would all go to the bottom and to the sides.
Okay.
So we take this off, and we
quickly, yep.
We put this on, which is just a lid with literally a bunch of holes in it.
We drilled tons and tons of holes, air holes. Now, we're not going to keep them in this bucket forever, but even if they're in there for a little while, which as short of a time as possible, we'll keep them in there, they do need some air. So that's the air. So we end up with a bucket of bees, separate lid that we can carry off.
5-gallon bucket.
And that's it. And we could take that home and move them to a hive. And we'll show you how we take the comb out of the ceiling at this lady's house and how we frame it and so forth. And we'll add the bees and we'll do all of that.
I think we've done that with like a...
We have. We had a swarm trap that they actually made comb in that we cut the comb out and we put it in with rubber bands.
I'll probably put a link in the description to that video, or you can just look through our video
That's cool. So there's our bee vacuum. And we're happy. We're excited to use it. We never really anticipated doing cutouts, but I think this one's going to be fairly easy. And probably, from what I'm seeing, it will be a lot of bees.
And a lot of fun.
I'm thinking we may get 2 or possibly even 3 hives out of this one once we do splits on it.
I think like this will be like 4 supers.
Well, I don't know if it's that many. But anyway.
From what I've seen, they were very active.
They're very active.
Yes, and like I was like 12 feet away from the entrance, and one was bumping me because I was on his flight path.
So, okay, folks. Benjamin, what can you tell us about beekeeping?
Beekeeping isn't that bad. It may seem scary at first, all the stinging and stuff, but it's not that bad. If you're wearing a fully protecting suit that they have literally no chance of getting to you.
Wear as much protection as makes you comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I wear a full Africanized honeybee suit.
What should people do if they like our video?
If you like it, then of course hit that like button down there.
Somewhere down there.
Or somewhere up.
Yeah.
Depends on what device you're on.
Yeah. You're right.
And hit that subscribe button, which is either over here or down here.
We love subscribers.
We love them.
Yeah. We're
not like love.
We're approaching 100.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
And well, it may seem scary, like I said, but it's not that bad.
It's a fun hobby, and the bees need us. Bees need people to help
and if it wasn't,
procreate them.
And you think they'd be bad, but they're not that bad. Like if you think about it, without bees, we wouldn't have apples, oranges, all kinds of fruits. And
vegetables,
flowers.
Yep. It's a lot more than just honey.
But the honey is good too.
Yep.
Yeah, I was about to say something, but I don't think my dad would like me to say that.
Okay. Well, good job, Benjamin. Tell everybody bye, and we will see you guys Saturday.
Bye-bye.